Stern. I handle business development for MSI North America, and I will be your host. Wanted to personally thank all of our media partners for your support in 2010 and your continued partnership in 2011. We have a lot of exciting things to share with you tonight, so let's get it on the roll. We have a short video for you guys to watch, and sit back and enjoy.
5 men, 1 heart, a legend in the industry. 2007 rolls out world's first overclocking notebook computer. 2008 unveils world's first and very popular 10.1-inch Win Netbook U100. 2009 takes on all-in-one computer market, wins 4th largest market share in world and biggest in Taiwan. 2009 officially expands into vehicle electronics products and immediately wins Best Choice at Computex. Insist on the best has been MSI's operating principle for almost a quarter of a century. Already a leader in the development and production of motherboards and display cards, MSI, armed with impressive R&D capabilities, expanded into a number of fields, including notebook computers, systems, and consumer electronics. MSI hopes that over the next quarter century, it will become ubiquitous in your digital life as it becomes the leading high-tech brand name in the hearts of consumers around the world.
Just as a reminder for you people in the press, we do have these press kits. Please pick them up on your way out today. Now, if you'll please welcome Mr. Henry Liu, one of the founders of MSI and VP of Global Sales at MSI.
You can see how much hair I lose in the last 20 years. Thank you for coming, everybody. Last 25 years, since I was 5 of us were engineers in the other company. So in the last 25 years, 3 very key factors in this company make us until now, which is quality, reliability, and the innovation. Well, sometimes innovation means add-on value, as I mentioned. In the last 25 years, we almost provide several 10 up to 100 different kind of the product, majorly based on the motherboard. Middle of 90, because we have a big OEM company join us, so quality is not a big issue for us after that, because of they push us very, very much. But still, it's our insist until now. So let's starting from the motherboard, quality, reliability. After, as I said, after 90, because of the big OEM, so we have more consistent quality and reliability product in the market. What about the innovation? I think for the innovation in the motherboard in the last 25 years, overclocking is one major topic mentioned by everybody, also in the market. I don't want to say that we are the first one or we are the second one to provide overclocking motherboard in the field. But however, we try to make overclocking becoming more stable, more reliable. Let me explain that. For stability and reliability, quality issue, now we provide what we call military class component on the motherboard, which make sure that you won't get trouble when you push up your CPU to a higher speed as a regular one. Okay. In the last 10 years, we try to put more components, including software, including cooling fan, every kind of component, make the overclocking to be more stable and more easy. Now, in MSI motherboard, we have one key factor we call OC Genius. That means everybody can make overclocking, not only professional one or power user one can make an overclocking. These all components make the motherboard getting faster and stable in the last 10 years. Now, starting from about 5 to 6 years ago, we moved this core technology to beyond the motherboard to move to VGA. Now VGA, we have overclocking in the VGA. And one of our VGA now is this year is one of the CES award for 2011. That our PM will show you detail. Also, we moved this core technology to the system also. Starting from 5 years ago, we diversified our product from component level to the system level. Notebook is one of them, and all-in-one PC is one of them. We are trying to work, and now we have done that. Move this technology to the notebook. Later on, I'm sure you all-in-one PC also will be. Few people know that we have an excellent product with innovation features in our product. Let me mention some of them. In the year 2008, when MSI announced 10-inch netbook, so what's happened at that time? Starting from that time, 10-inch low, majorly is 8.9 or 7 inch of the netbook. Suddenly dead. Netbook 6. Second, much less people know that 2 years ago in MSI notebook team, we have one product. We provide, we call hybrid storage in the notebook. It means traditional hard disk storage plus SSD on the system. These features, I believe we were the number one, the only one at the time. Provide these features in the notebook. With these features, you can use, for example, let's say 6 cell of the battery. You can make about 20 hours working hours in the system. It's amazing, but unfortunately, it's really expensive. So I believe not too many people know we have such kind of product. What about the overclocking notebook? Until now, overclocking notebook, MSI is the only one company provide overclocking features in the notebook. We are in the volume production now already. CES award for the VGA, as I mentioned. All this kind of what we call innovative product, high-end product with high quality, high reliability product is trying to meet the customer requirement, particularly for the power user, high-end gaming user, and also the high-end user. And Dodge one of them. Everybody know we have a customer in Dodge now is using our system in their office. 25 years passed already. What about in the next 25 years? Today we invite everybody to come here to show our product for 2011. Please enjoy our product. What about the next generation? We have 2,000 engineers in our office, and I can guarantee you only one thing, that we will not miss anything. Enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Liu. At this time, I'd like to bring up one of our premier partners, Intel, Mr. Dan Snyder, to talk a few things about Sandy Bridge tonight. So if you'll come on up. If you guys welcome up. Mr. Snyder. You can grab the mic there or at the podium. Stand.
Well, I really want to thank MSI, because without a motherboard, a CPU is really boring. Right? I've taken a CPU, maybe it's nice as jewelry or something, or shooting practice, but without a board, the CPU doesn't do much. And similarly, we got David and folks here from Kingston. Without the memory, it doesn't do much. So there is this great, we keep using this word ecosystem at Intel, which kind of drives me nuts. That's kind of too flowery of a word. It's kind of this great gang of people that always work together. It's MSI, it's Intel, it's the memory vendors, it's the graphics card guys. So you saw the Sandy Bridge reviews. A lot of you in this room worked on those all through the holidays, and I answered your emails all through the holidays, and we all worked together and drank and commiserated and everything. But that's just a ton of work and partnership, and we take it really seriously. Sandy Bridge, I think you saw the reviews. Everything looks great. Thank you all so much for all the work. MSI, I believe, is launching close to a dozen boards for Sandy Bridge. So that's huge support, and great for the do-it-yourself crowd that really likes to kind of tweak things and overclock, as you were mentioning. So I think that's really an exciting time. Sandy Bridge, the big key things, as you've seen in the reviews, have been quick sync video, so you can transcode now to your iPhone, iPod, whatever, just in astonishing time with fixed function hardware on Sandy Bridge. So we're seeing Sandy Bridge Intel graphics beating discrete $300-400 cards 2, 3, 5x as fast. So we couldn't do all that without our partners like MSI. We work with MSI all through the year in both Taiwan and in the US on marketing, on engineering especially. And so we really appreciate the opportunity to be here and go buy a lot of those dozen MSI boards that are launched. Thank you.
Okay, so let's bring Andy Tung, our VP of Sales for MSI USA, to talk about the exciting new products.
Thank you.
Thanks, Andy.
Thanks, everybody. Once again, thank you for joining MSI CES Press. Actually, this is my third year to join, to have this CES Press event. I remember before 2008, or actually in between CES and Comdex at that moment, I think we only represent us a components manufacturer. But today, 3 years ago, we decided to cut into that consumer electronic business. So what is the motivation that for us to actually doing this business? It's nothing but customers. So if you look at our core value, customers always first. So you see customer, and we look at what customer really wants. Innovation and style. Customer wants innovation with style, right? So it's not just innovation with big ugly box and so forth. So if you're down to that innovation and style, you see there's a couple of things customers really care besides the looking, right? They care about performance. They care about the experience of sound or the visibility, which is vision type of that. So performance, sound, and vision is the 3 key elements when we develop products. So tonight you're gonna hear a lot about performance, sound, and visions, and gonna repeat again. I know you will be tired because it has been a long day. However, I will make it easier and faster. So thank you, Intel. Sandy Bridge. So basically, we are talking about Sandy Bridge notebook today. We're gonna introduce 3 different series. The first one is the sexier, which is gaming series. A lot of people like and talk about. And actually, MSI during the CES will have 16 models incorporated with the Sandy Bridge. Okay, Sandy Bridge, of course, more efficient, more powerful. It has a 32 nanometer. It has that turbo boost. It has hyper-threading, the new technology, version 2, so on and so forth. So what MSI product can enrich Sandy Bridge? So that's moving forward to the G series product. The G series, the definition of the G series is ultimate power station. Okay. Second is the performance level, which is we call F series, and that is the beyond the ordinary. Okay, so what's ordinary is just a notebook. Okay, we provide more stuff. The third one is the C series, which we look at as a daily computing. And what is the C? Is a work smart companion. So besides that, you're doing that computing things, we offer more about that. So we're gonna talk about later. So let's moving forward to the G. So what's the G? The gaming. What people really like. You like better performance on the CPU, on the graphic. We know. Besides that, MSI provide the world first, the best audio on the notebook, which is Dyna Audio. I'm gonna give you a detail on that for sure. The fourth one is MSI exclusive, which is our actually exclusive technology we call TDE. So that means today you got an Intel CPU, got a 2.4 gig, and be able to overclocking to 3.6 giga, for example. On the notebook label, we give you another 10-15% juice from that CPU. So basically, it's the power on demand. The last one I want to talk about is the USB 3.0. USB 3.0, as everybody knew here, has been introduced last year. It's not a standard last year, not this year, will be next year. We're gonna catch up 1 year later stuff. So that means we bring the USB 3.0 as a standard for everybody on the Sandy platform product, no matter on the notebook or desktop platforms. So besides those key features, we have so many different other features, like you got an LED, you got this, you got that. Actually, that's we call the no-brainer stuff. So moving to Dyna Audio, I'm gonna play a clip, let you know that what's Dyna Audio.
MSI is the leading brand in notebook computer innovation. In the past 3 years, we have seen the fastest growth, received highly customer recognition, and got more than thousands of media awards.
The philosophy, the mission of Dyna Audio is to make the best possible sound. Our claim from the beginning has been authentic fidelity. This means to reproduce music as close as possible to the natural experience.
Today, we uphold the spirit of the enterprise, insist on the best, work together with the premier acoustic brand Dyna Audio to develop the brand new sound system.
This is the first time a high-end speaker manufacturer introduces real music into a notebook.
And this is quite a challenge, because in a notebook we have limited space, we have limited drivers, so we need a lot of research and development to come to a good result.
We try to design a notebook which possesses ultimate multimedia performance.
One word for the sound: authentic. MSI and Dyna Audio are setting a whole new demand for this info entertainment. You will experience a clear, transparent soundstage building from a notebook.
A whole new milestone for the notebook sound performance.
Well, I'm not sure you guys listen very clearly because one's Chinese, one's the European people anyway. However, the one slogan is very important. Is what? Is this is the first time you hear real sound from a notebook. The real sound, the authentic fidelity, quality. So you probably really, based on the Dynaudio, you don't really very familiar with that brand. So let me give you a little bit guidance. Actually, Altec Lens, Herman Cotton, Boss, so on and so forth. Actually, everybody knows, right? Those we call mass market. Some European brand like B&O's we call premium product. However, premium is not high end. Okay, so premium and high end is the Dynaudio. That's what we are aiming for. Okay, so what do you see the Dynaudio actually from the recording studio like Avatar using Dynaudio, right? Premium cars you don't have, maybe you have, I don't have. Bugatti, right? It's possible. So when you look at Bugatti, it is default Dynaudio. Okay, so again, Dynaudio is nothing but authentic fidelity, quality. And MSI bring that technology into notebook to you on all of the G series. This year we introduced, no matter what size. So besides Dynaudio, there's another factor that we believe is very important, is the overclocking. Overclocking gaming notebook is what the market wants. And we implement that overclocking into our gaming notebook. So by using SSD and the overclocking MSI TDE technology, actually you can reach the world record on that gaming unit. Okay, the most important is it's reasonable. It's not like, some alien guys charge you 5,000, 6,000. No, it's just reasonable. So basically, we believe that is what a sexy product is. Okay, and the next one is USB 3.0, introduced last year, but not become standard next year. But with MSI, that is the standard for this year. Okay, so 3 key factors. Again, performance, sound, vision is what I try to repeat it. Okay, and for the gaming unit, we introduced total 6 models first half this year. So there's more coming in the second half. Next to it will be the F series, we call performance segmentation, and this is everyday computing but give you more than enough power on that, is beyond the ordinary. So key factors is definitely latest, the greatest CPU. It's definitely latest, the greatest graphic card. However, we need to find out the balance in between graphic and battery. So that's the reason why we have special design that implement into the series, give you best possible 4, 5, 6 hours, even with NVIDIA or ATI, probably mainstream or high-end graphic card there. And USB 3.0 again, we're gonna emphasize that. And other features we see as a standard, so I probably will skip it. So besides that, the graphic technology, MSI has been a video card #1 manufacturer for many, many years. And we figured out how can we have that experience translate from components to the consumer products. And this is one of the technology that depends on the activities. If you are writing, typing, or browsing, probably give you best possible battery life. But if you are doing some activity that needs intense power, it will kick in right away. But when you exit, it will back to that battery life low again. So this is what we call video balancing technology that MSI exclusive in F series. Later, the next slide will be, so we have Dynaudio on the gaming series. We have THX on this performance series. So THX, one is Avatar, one is Star Wars, okay, the George Lucas. So we try to provide the best possible experience, no matter is vision, performance, or sound. F series this year, first half, come with 5 models as well. 5 models as well. Starts from actually CES. Next is we call C series, which is Work Smart Companion. What's this? Actually, if you really want to have the price tagline is gaming is around 1,000 above. Performance is around 700 to 2,000. C series is around 500 to 700. So C series provides the latest CPU. It gives you extra long battery life. A 15.6 notebook with full speed, you'll be able to have 8 hours. It provides, one thing I think everybody cares is the charge, right? Quick charge. Because if the battery goes very low, it takes what, 2 hours, 2.5 hours to charge to go back to 100%. So we make sure this has the quick charge functions for everybody. And the USB 3.0 plus SRS surround sounds as well. Besides that, major point, other than that, this is the standard spec for us, like 10 seconds backup. So you can just push a button, it back up right away, not 30 minutes, not 1 hour. Battery life, very important for daily computing. And nobody care battery life in gaming era anyhow. So everyday computing, battery life is the number one choice. 8 hours, that's what we are aiming for. Next is the SRS. So we got a Dyna Audio, we got a THX, we got a SRS. Every single product has actually authentic, the best possible audio on it. The C series comes in two different kind of the configuration. So let's recap a bit. So we have gaming series, okay? We have F series, we have C series, we have 3 series, total over 60 models introduced this year. So PSV, Performance Sound Vision. For performance, we have latest CPU, we have overclocking, we have USB 3.0. For the S, we have Dyna Audio, we have THX, we have SRS. For the visions, we have 1080p LED display, okay? We have HD video cam, so you can record the HD video clip, and HDMI 1.4, which be able to provide 3D contents. So that's the 3 major things we believe. So Andy, you talk about notebook. A lot of people care about tablet, I think, this year, right? So what's a tablet? Well, Intel's here. I won't be able to expose, but at our booth, more than welcome to join us to check out the latest tablet from MSI, probably 5 to 6 models. We have 3D notebook, 3D AIO, another company, Infusion Technology. So let's switch your gear a bit. You talk about consumer. So how about MSI bread and butter, core business, motherboards, video cards? First, I'm very pleased to announce that MSI one video card is 2011 Innovation Award from CES. And this is the only one, the world only one, single GPU card that has this kind of honor. Why we have that kind of honor? Because besides the card, beyond the card, we put a lot of engineering, like overclocking, like stability, so on and so forth. Just like previously our worldwide VP mentioned about, we care about reliability, about quality, and extra power. 3 different things make it happen. So this is already happened. What's next? Next, we already in cook. We're gonna introduce this now as well. Is Power 4, which is we not only 3, but add 1 more to making sure the best possible experience. So the powerful graphic card has been put into current product as well as tomorrow's product. So even though we are getting the award today, but we already cooked something for tomorrow. So this is, we think, that's the best way to treat the innovation. Okay, the car has reached the world record. So it's nothing special. Tomorrow you buy the MSI, same car, you got the same number. But you buy other brands, I'm not sure. So that's what's gonna happen. 580 introduced this time. 580 also has Power 4. Besides that, we also put a lot of different recipes there, different secret ingredients there. So I believe you'll love it. similar as a mobile, that in desktop has the Sandy bridge. So at this moment, we are announcing 11 motherboards with Intel P67 chipset and H67. So this is a whole stack lineup. We got a very high-end performance, mainstream, and the mainstream with graphic. I would like to introduce our technical marketing manager, Rajiv, to give you more detail of why MSI and how MSI.
Thank you, Andy. Appreciate it. All right, everybody. I really want to go over a lot of the cool features that we have here. Before I get way into it, we do have all of this stuff ready to demo at the end of the presentation, and I will be there to answer any questions along with the rest of our team with all this new technology that we want to show. So as Andy stated, we do have a full product stack available, and at the high end, with the Sandy Bridge, one of the major focus that we want to do is with overclocking, right? We have the K-series CPUs. When you see K on it, you know you can unlock it and you can take it farther. And MSI is going to show you ways to do it easier and faster and better than anybody else. So as I said here, along with MSI's full product stack, we also have Intel's full, CPU stack as well, with the K-series, as I mentioned, and tons of others. The combinations and the number of combinations you can put together is staggering. You're going to have options for any price range, and we're going to see performance numbers that are really topping current generation processors, and we're really excited about what MSI can add to that as well. So as some of you may be familiar with our Big Bang series. This is our flagship model. This is kind of the ultimate motherboard. It has everything on it, and with Sandy Bridge, it's no different. We have what's called the Big Bang Marshall, and we really want to show you some of the stuff that we have here today. We have a live demo. Let's do a quick breakdown. This is just kind of grazing over the top. We do have the Power 4 architecture that Andy mentioned before from the graphics card and putting it on our motherboard as well. This one has 12 USB 3.0. 12, that's a lot. We also want to go overboard with 8 PCI Express by 16s. And these are powered with additional bridge chips to supply those lanes. And again, world's first triple BIOS backup, ultimate stability and reliability on MSI platform, as well as the UEFI BIOS, which I'll be talking about very shortly. So let's kind of talk about something that we're really proud of. In 2010, we did a big initiative called Military Class Components. And this was a build philosophy where MSI said, this is the backbone of your system. We're going to provide you the best components on it to ensure that you have the best computing experience. And Military Class 1 was award-winning worldwide. Brought MSI, a lot of accolades. A lot of you guys reviewed those products. And I know I was very happy to kind of share your awards. And now with the Sandy Bridge, we're moving to the next generation, Military Class 2. And this kind of starts again back to what I said, the philosophy. Back in 2008, we introduced what was called Dr. MOS. This is a driver MOSFET, provides cleaner energy, better energy, and just a better build quality. And back then, a lot of people didn't give us too much attention, but we know we had something good. Fast forward to 2011, all of our competition is now including Dr. MOS on their products, under different names, of course. They don't want to take, they don't want to give us credit. But funny enough, while they were bringing in our product onto this generation, we're already miles ahead of them. And Military Class 2 is kind of starting that. And so with Military Class 1, what we have different on Military Class 2 is we've increased our choke. We've improved our choke. And it's now a dynamic switching choke called Super Ferrite choke. This was only found on flagship models of the Big Bang series. And now you can get it on a mainstream platform with the full Sandy Bridge line. What does SFC do? Well, it allows you to do either 10% power efficiency if you're a basic user, or if you're an overclocker, like I know some of you guys are, 30% power boost. So again, whatever type of user you are, the MSI solution is going to be the best for you. And again, as I said before, you'll always see that nice little sexy SFC on our boards. I don't know what you're going to see on the other guys, but it just it looks the same old thing. So again, you're going to see us making big steps ahead of everybody else. Not only that, but one of the big staple features of Military Class 1 was using tantalum capacitors. These are solid-state capacitors with a low profile, provides extreme cooling, provides the best power supply to the chipset and the CPU. And again, we're bringing that back, right? It's been doing so well. And this is kind of the staple component of military class 2. And why we call it military class 2? Because high C caps are used in mission critical situations. The application for high C caps and military class components in general, NASA space shuttles, military defense systems, medical servers, medical stations, things that just cannot fail. And we believe that if these components do not fail for the high end, you guys deserve the same quality. And that's what MSI brings on military class 2. So again, this is kind of a repeating thing. You're going to see a lot of the things where we're moving ahead. We're taking, light years beyond our competition. And not only is military class on our motherboards, it's on video cards too. So our full component product line benefits from this build philosophy, and we're very excited to bring that to you. And now, why do we provide these better build quality? We want you to have the best performance around. As you saw, Mr. Luke mentioned, in 1987, we did create the first overclocking board, and we've been pushing and trying to provide and build a bridge to bring any type of user into this enthusiast realm. And we've done just that with OC Genie. OC Genie allows anybody in this room to be an overclocker at the touch of a button. That's all it requires. If you can push a button, you can overclock an MSI motherboard. And what does OC Genie do? Well, let's look at that. By default, if I'm running a 3.4 gigahertz processor, all I do is push a button and I get 4.2 gigahertz. That's it. Stable, reliable, functional. Again, easy. And we like to see that as bridging the gap to allow more people to see the exciting technology that we've built behind our motherboards. Well, there's also the H67, which provides onboard video. Does OC Genie do anything for that? Absolutely. It provides a GPU boost to the internal graphics and gives you better performance. And so the 3D mark shows that you're getting a better boost. Casual gaming gets benefited from that as well. So OC Genie is a fully fleshed out overclocking tool that is only on MSI motherboards. Now, I know some of you guys are like, well, I don't want to push a button. I want to do more. I want to go back to the roots. I want to get back in there, get in there, do all the little tweaks. I didn't forget about you, neither did MSI. We have tools for you, and they're new, and they're better, and they're more fun. And that's Control Center 2. Control Center 2 is an application that you can do everything, monitor, overclock, push your system to the limits within Windows. No reboot necessary. You change your settings, hit apply, and it goes. Monitor it live from Windows, and everything is there for you visible. Very great. System temperatures, anything you can think of, Control Center 2 can do. Individual fan speed controls based on the headers. We've thought it all, and this has also been part of your feedback. So again, thanks to you guys for that one. What else do we have? Hey, you know what? What about UEFI? UEFI is a big thing here, and MSI introduced it originally on P45. And now we've really fleshed it out for the Sandy Bridge platform. And so UEFI, or what we call Click BIOS, is a standard part of all of our Sandy Bridge boards. And so it's a great interface. You guys will have live demos later on to check it out, click around, see what it's about. But it replaces the standard BIOS, and now you can finally use your mouse in there. So it's great for that. And now, I've talked about all this different technology, but what's really important to know is that, I can sit here and talk about it, but it's more important that you guys as media talk about it too. And this product is already making waves. As soon as the embargo lifted on the CPUs, board reviews went up and they were staggering. We received some top honors, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. We also want you guys to go forward, spread the word on this, try out the product, take pictures, and post it to all your readers out there too.
Actually, you talk about so many different stuff and awards. What does that mean actually?
Andy, honestly, it means that we're just the perfect choice. I mean, you can't go wrong with the MSI Sandy Bridge platform. We provide so many features. We provide so many combinations. It's really the best thing you can do.
Good. So I think, thank you, Rajiv.
Absolutely. Thank you
very much. Thank you. So actually, this concludes our presentation. It's definitely more than welcome to look around about your River Sandy Bridge products. Before you guys go, I think I want to have our marketing manager, Melanie, and Angela come here to actually do some lucky draws. We want to give away some 15-hour netbooks for everybody. And thank you very much for your time today. I know it has been a long day, but I do appreciate your participation. Thank you so much. Thank you.